Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Death Stranding. Today, we're going to do some pizza time. Because we just got mail about it. And then, we shall continue on west. East? West. East. Apex. Hi. We'll, we'll continue on eastward, as we can no longer use Fragile to jump from place to place, so we have to travel on foot eastward. So that'll be fun. Right? Right? Anyways. The deck's showing me some weird stuff. Hey, Sam. Hold on. That's not the view. There we go. The Kyle Network's really shaping up, isn't it? As you know, I'm officially part of the security detail here, but I've been doing more and more reconnaissance work recently. I told you that I've been making daily trips to the incinerator, right? Well, I've added a few strings to my bow of late. Even though my eyesight's been still the best around, I've been playing around a bit with the Ultradeck scanner. Did you know what I've learned? You can use it to do more than view terrain info, and track cargo tags. Sometimes it'll pick up these strange thread-like structures too, linking the sky to the ground. You won't read about those in the Autodex user manual, and yes, it does come with the user's manual. I heard that the Autodex design was based on spools of thread that people used to soothe babies when you were upset. If that's the case, it makes sense that they'd react to people's feelings, right? When I think anyway, hell, maybe those threads are the chiral network itself, a growing web of connections stretched across the continent. Wouldn't surprise me at least. I've seen all kinds of things in my travels, though. Piles of stones, weird mushrooms, although a part of me is still wondering if those might have been holograms, or another reaction to people's feelings or something. I don't know. Have you seen anything like that, Sam? Anyway, if you've ever got any time to swing by and chat about this stuff, it'd be great. Sure, buddy. Veteran Porter. Reason I'm getting no orders. How does it, friend? Much obliged for the meds. These aches and pains of mine are more manageable now. Was a mighty fine delivery set up around these parts once upon a time before it all went to hell in a handbasket. Folks still need stuff though. This here's a hard country, hard to put down roots and hard to get out when the going it's tough. Used to do what I could for those in need, make sure they didn't get left to rot. Then, damnedest thing, I started seeing fewer and fewer orders. Got to the wondering if anything was. Blah, blah, blah. I was wondering if something was afoot. Turns out it was just it was just little old you taking on the burden right when I was due for a long rest. Thanks, Sam. You're one of the good ones. Man, I can read and speak and look. Mind you, I wasn't half bad myself. Made it all the way to Etchnot City once, crossed the tar belts, everything. We were placed with a distro center smack dab in the middle of downtown. Weird cargo too. So if you never see back east or anywhere else, for that matter. Long as I'm rambling, have you read about the gold rush? Happened long ago. People heard there was gold out west, started heading there in droves, eager to make their fortune. Well, damnedest thing, but I saw some gold myself when I was out there. Maybe it was something else. Had the goldish glint about it, though. Out west. Peter Inglet, a final request for pizza. My dear Mr. Sam Bridges, I write to you with the tidings somewhat more weightedly than those to which you may have grown accustomed. By the time this reaches you, I will have been condemned to the beach, having been rendered powerless by you know who. But you know what I fear I'll forever cherish the memory of each and every pizza you so kindly delivered to my doorstep. I will forever cherish the memory of each and every pizza that you delivered to my doorstep. Alas, there is a singular blemish upon our relationship, a singular regret that weighs upon my soul. It concerns the one who wish you so cruelly failed to grant me. I speak of course, of my delivery from Lake Knot City to South. What? I will readily admit I am not one to forgive and forget, and this flaw compels me not to allow you to forget either, consigning my package to the bottom of a tar lake instead of seeing what? Forgive and forget. This flaw couples me to allow you to forget either, consigning my package to the bottom of the tar lake instead of seeing it to its intended destination was an unsolicitable act hard befitting a professional porter. For shame. Peter English, are you Higgs? What? Because the only one. That's the nuke. Uh. But let us not cry over spilled milk. If you would do me one final favor, I have faith I can find it in my heart to forgive you. You must know it yours what I am about to ask. Yes, pizza, pizza, pizza. This delivery document may prove a title tricky even for the experienced professional, though the delectable delight in question awaits you at first prepper shelter. High atop a snow-capped peak, must be transported intact thence to my front door. Certainly shan't be easy, but I have the utmost faith in the man who delivers pizza. Furthermore, as an expression of goodwill, I have unlocked the entrance to my private quarters. You may pursue my secrets to your heart's content. I have honored to be your obedient. I have the honor to be your obedient servant, Higgs Monaghan. Wow, that's crazy. Chronicles Farron, Chapter 4, Safest Houses. I did it, Sam. Your safe house is ready and waiting for you. I just got to Mount Knot City and figured this would be a good time to write and let you know. Man, I was so sure I was going to get ambushed by terrorists or run into a bunch of BTs somewhere along the way. But nope, made it there and back in one piece. I didn't want to make myself out to be a hero, though. The safe house has already been built. By the time I reached Mount Knot City, maybe HQ didn't trust me to do the job and asked someone else to take care of it. Nah, they wouldn't do that. And besides, we don't have the people to spare. Someone must have built it, though. But who? Who? You know what, though? The safe house wasn't all I found waiting for me. There was a ladder, too. Makes one hell of a difference knowing you're not alone. Cheered me up to no end, I can tell you. Hey, was it you who put it there? Well, if it was, thanks. It kind of feels like we're partners now. Came across a bunch of dropped cargo though. I couldn't. Uh, thought I could do somebody a good turn by delivering it, but well, it was just too heavy. Had to leave it behind. Still, I was was riding high. Even got up the nerve to finally try a cryobiot cryptobiomes at one point. Not my thing, I have to say. Some porters I met ways back told me I ought to try to eat one a day. Ha, screw that. Oh, he said he dropped by the safe house with some materials once it was up and running. I'd wagered a whole bunch of people are leaving stuff there for others. Now, doesn't take long for word to spread through our little community. After all, we're not alone here. Out here, Sam. Don't you ever forget that. Stay strong. Paleontologists, extinctions and the beach. Time's great environmental upheaval inevitably lead to mass extinctions. The organisms that manage to survive these extinctions do so by adapting to their changing circumstances. But what circumstances could possibly spur an Amorite to evolve an umbilical cord? Herman and I have both hypothesized that the answer to the question might be the beach. There are key differences between the umbilical cords observed in these entities, those found in ordinary mammals, which I would suggest that they are uniquely equipped to survive on a world connected to the other side. Death Stranding has, by any measure, resulted in environmental upheaval on a scale comparable to that which accompanied past mass extinctions. We'll need to study these events more carefully to figure out how best to proceed. Geologists, I'm not going to be like Hartman. Dear Sam, I made a full recovery thanks to you, and I have been able to push on with my research. I've been able to come on, to come, and also come to an important realization. Basic science alone won't unlock the mysteries of the Death Stranding. No, what we're dealing with requires something special, a kind of genius. You know who I'm talking about, right? Hartman. He's got the most brilliant mind of his generation. What's more, he has dooms. Not that long ago, and this is just between ourselves. I wanted to be just like him. Not anymore, though. Not after the bout of chiral contamination. Now, not only do I know I could never be like him, I'm actually glad that I'm not. I could take it. I could deal with it. Couldn't deal with the nightmares. I couldn't take it. I couldn't deal with the nightmares. With having death as my constant companion, fate might have been kind to him in some ways, but in others, well, now I know that he suffers. Let's just say that. His suffering's your burden too. I know that. But listen, if there's something I can do to make life easier for any of you, let me know. I understand I'm never going to be the genius who cracks the Death Stranding, but I'm not useless either. I'm here to help. That's nice. A dream come true. Can't believe it, Sam. You were able to connect everything. Seeing that ship you were in make its way here through Ground Zero was incredible. Enough, but this feels like a dream now. I'm so glad I didn't lose my patience waiting for the second expedition. You made the dream come true. But you aren't done yet, right? I know you've got whatever you want to. You truly are a hero to us. Up north, the UCA is back. Sam Bridges, you are nothing short of a legend, aren't you? Not only did you save our comrade's life, but you put the UCA on the map. But those terrorists and BTs are still out there, aren't they? And Higgs, he's still running free. Not anymore. We won't be letting our guard down, and we will be cheering for you. Victor Frank. Oh, just wow. You finally got the whole thing hooked up. Unbelievable. Seeing you cross Ground Zero in the boat was crazy enough. But this, it's mind blowing. It's like a dream. I knew we were right to hold out hope. UCA's back in business and real now. It's all thanks to you, Mr. Dreamweaver. But your work's not done yet. Don't sweat it. I know you'll be back. I know you'll bring back Amelie safe and sound soon enough. All of us do. We'll be right here waiting for you to come home, cheering you on until you do. And that's it. Data, interviews, and sacrifices under London Bridge. Before I joined Bridges, I watched an old movie called My Fair Lady. It's about a flower girl, Eliza, a real cockney from old London, and she meets this professor and he trains her to speak and act like a high class lady. Anyway, I heard that My Fair Lady might have something to do with London Bridge. You know the song, right? That they start out trying to build it back up with wood and clay, and they finish with gold and silver. There was a reading of the film that said Eliza symbolized the bridge or something along those lines. But that reminds me of a far more sinister theory that the fair lady in the song is actually an immortalment, a sacrifice buried alive in the foundations of the bridges to keep it standing. God only knows if there's any truth to it. Oh, have you seen The Shape of Water? It's another movie with a heroine named Eliza. This Eliza can't speak; she's mute. It's not about teaching the girl to behave properly. It's just a good old-fashioned love story. If you get a chance, you should definitely check it out. Which is funny because I believe The Shape of Water is uh, a Guillermo del Toro movie, which is what Dead Man is based on. That's funny. Bridgmanite, Bridgmanite, and the Earth's mantle. Bridgmanite is a mineral found in the lower part of the Earth's mantle. It was named in honor of the Nobel Prize-winning physicist Percy Williams Bridgman. Bridgmanite comprises 38% of the Earth, but because it's only found deep beneath the surface, it's very difficult to acquire any samples for analysis. As luck would have it, however, a mineral with the same properties was discovered inside a meteorite before the Death Stranding, of course. meaning that a certain amount of research has already been conducted into this mysterious mineral. After a fashion from this, a theory uh, pos- has been advanced positioning that Brighamite contained a certain amount of chiralium that was absorbed into the mineral at the moment of the Earth's creation. If this theory is true, then it may go some way to explain the curious tar that has been observed to bubble up from below ground. Furthermore, if chiralium does indeed come from the other side, as we suspect, then it would follow that it has been linked to ours from the very beginning. In essence, the heart of the planet could be likened to the world of the dead. How appropriate, given the chiral clouds bind us to the surface forevermore. None may ascend to heaven when they die, for our final destination lies beneath our feet, ashes to ashes, as they say. And then I believe the last thing is a memory chip, which is a CD. My Life, directed by Nicholas Winding Refrain, music by Cliff Martinez. Only God Forgives strongly divided opinion when it debuted at Cannes. Its predecessor, Drive, had been a Hollywood smash, and director Nicholas Winding Refn was free to sit his next movie wherever he chose. He chose Thailand. Various onset issues, the pressure of following on the heels of Drive's success, and Winding Refn's troubles with his status as a director were all captured in his wife Liv Crawford's documentary of the making of the movie, soundtracked by Drive's Cliff Martinez. Alright. Check on Liv. And then go do pizza time. Since it's on the way. Battery low. Oh no. All the issues. There we go. Actually, what I should also do, since I have the materials now, is... No, I don't. I haven't done my materials. I need more cryo crystals. I don't have enough cryo crystals. Where'd they all go? Oh well.